How's it going, YouTube? This is the Anime Freak, and welcome to Bloodborne. So, a little bit of a bad start because, or I can just do that.
Oh, yes. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, that was
Yharnam is the
I'll
home
explain
of
in a
blood
second why I say
administration.
that.
You need only unravel its mystery.
As I was saying,
But there's
basically
an
on
outsider
Twitch,
like
and I was
yourself to
trying to do
begin
that for like 15 minutes, and I was like not getting anywhere.
Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
So do I have to sign it in blood, or do I have to like sign it like this? No? Alright. Jokes aside, this is Bloodborne, a game I've always wanted to play. As soon as the PS4 came out, this had to be a game I had to own and play. Also, hello there, guy. I know, real original name. Gonna go with Violet Pass. Change up the head a little. Not bad. Ugh, it's like Severus Snape is looking at me. A little bit better. Alright, let's go with that. Oh. So I can like change up his face. Okay. Female because I don't know, maybe I've always done male characters and I figured a female character would be better to work with. Yeah, already better to work with. Looked like she had a beehive there for a second. Let's see, work it out. Trying to get my hair down. That worked. I know. Dang. There's my own acid burn attached to me. You know, when I expected a smile, I didn't think she'd grow bigger. And he's gone. I apologize. Alright, let's just get into the action now. Well, I can't really get any good stuff, can I? Just looking up at little things real fast. Let's see. Alright, since we got base details down and everything else, favorites. Let's finalize and get on to it. Silencing blank. Alright, let's begin.
Good. All signed and sealed.
And delivered.
Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Are you sure? I never had a transfusion before, but that just sounds like it would hurt a lot. I know it's like changing out blood, I think. It's like oiling a car or something like... Ugh. Okay, there's my tits. I'm good. Whoa! Apparently Gita Doma knows how to summon in wolves! Hi. Are you offering your hand? Never mind. Burn, baby. It's not like it gets any worse, right? Right? What's that on me? Oh my god, Gremlin's got uglier. Why can't I move? Ah! Get off me! Bad touch! Bad touch! Stranger danger!
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Oh? Well, okay then. And judo chop. Just like in regular Black Hood. A hood worn upon awakening to the nightmare of blood and beasts. Perhaps its wearer is trying to stay out of sight and travel by cover of darkness. Without memory, we who will ever know. Foreign garb, not typical clothing for a Yarnum. Perhaps of its foreign origin. It is said, after all, the traveler came to Yarnum from afar. Let's see, bandages worn by terribly worn and unsanitary. Very much so. Have you ever gave blood or anything like that, or plasma? It not only does it hurt, but just the whole covering and all that. Ugh. Fate memory recalls blood administration involving the transfusion of unknown blood, not long after the nightmare began. I'm wearing boy shorts. Let's see. I don't have any weapons or anything else. Alright, let's see what we got. Inspect. Hand scroll. Tailboard. Beware of liar, nothing but exploiting species here. Insights. Yeah, we are established on that. You heard nothing. Looks like he. Hey! I think I'm gonna go take that. Oh, got to fast combat. Aha! Bye bye, sucker! Don't mind me. You can just go back to your eating. Coward? Yes, I am. But I am also a very smart coward to know that even this was just a little chop that does 3 damage. Not a good idea. Wow. Love this architecture and everything else. Body. Bullets. Up and started. unlocking it in.
Away! Away!
If I can get one,
Away!
you,
Away!
so I don't have to deal with any
Away! Away! Please! You vagrant rat! Away! Away!
You know, I was already... Bad enough.
Beast! Oh, foul beast! Away! Away!
Can you die already?
You beast!
Not me, you.
Away! Away! You are not wanted here!
I don't care. You make me wait. 5. All my blood vessels. Asshole. I am climbing up as fast as I can. That jumps out friendly. This lamp now transports you back to the Hunter's Tree. Once upon death, you'll awaken from this lamp. I can't tell if that's blood or shit on her face.
Oh, you must be a hunter, and not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done.
I'd like a weapon.
This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good. Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it, but if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood.
So
Across
does
the
pale
valley
blood
to
mean
the
it's
east of
double
Yarnum lies the town of
like
the Healing Church,
type O or
known
something
as
like
the
that? 'Cause
Cathedral
I got a
Ward.
lot of that.
And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace. Yarnumites don't share much with outside. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance.
As soon as he said the
Across
hunt
the
on
valley
tonight.
to the east of Yarnum, you'll find the cathedral. Deep within lies the old main cathedral, said to be the source of blood. I haven't heard of pale blood, but that's your best bet if it's anything to do with unique types of blood. Across the valley to the east of Deepwood, I haven't, that's...
I'll remember this, friend. Thank you. Let's check out this Hunter's Tree. Chalice. Hello, Hub World. Love the cathedral, looking pretty bad. Here we are. Straight in blood, I go for stuff. Here we go. Blood virus. Special blood used in administrations. Restores health. Restores HP. Once a patient has their blood administered, a unique but common treatment in Yarmum, successful infusions recall the first and are all more invigorating for it. No surprise that most Dynamites are heavy users of blood. So, does that mean blood is basically like getting drunk and crunk with your friends? If that's the case, then I should really drink some more blood. Quicksilver bullets. Used to hunt. Special bullets used with the hunter's firearms. Ordinary bullets have no effect on beasts, and so quicksilver bullets used with the wielder's own blood must be employed. The strength of the bullets depends greatly upon the wielder's blood tinge. Okay. Molotov cocktail. One of the oldest hunting tools. You can use against an object or person. Certain types of beasts have an abnormal fear of flame. That sounds very useful. A pebble. Found throughout Yarnum and can be thrown at foes. Quite clearly. Ooh. I'll come back for that though. Alright, what we got here? Gifts from messengers. Messengers offer you a trick weapon. Choose one. Trick weapons are wielded in the right hand and employed. Alright, what we got? We got the cleaver, the hunting axe, and the threaded cane. Let's see what we got here for stats. Okay, for those who are unaware, because I pretty much have not been talking about the game's sort of thing, sort of feel and all that. Basically, this is a game from Software, aka the guys who did Dark Souls. So there are also some things that a lot of people should remember when you're looking at all of this. You look at where insight is right there. You have vitality, endurance, strength, skill, blood tinge, and arcane. I'll admit, Bloodborne's whole overall different aesthetic is a whole lot different than what I know. I'm very used to much like dexterity, strength, vitality, all that from the original Dark Souls. So this is just a whole new ball game. So, yeah. But things like, if you look below where I'm looking at these things that has a D and E on certain things. So saw cleaver is going to be the. So we have the saw cleaver, the hunt axe, or the cane. Tough choice. But I think I'm going to go with the. I'm gonna have to go with the cleaver. Just because it's such a cool weapon. And you saw it in like the intro show like before I go off. One of the trick weapons of the workshop, commonly used in the hunting business. This saw effectively at drawing blood of beasts transforms into a large cleaver that makes use of its centrifugal force. The saw, which with its bloodletting teeth, has become a symbol of the hunt and only grows in effectiveness the more grotesquely transforms the beast. Dark, but very cool. Aha! Messages offer you a firearm. Choose one. Use the left hand and also doing that. Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit more tougher. So we have the hunting pistol, specially crafted for pistol made at the workshop for hunting stalking beasts. Hunter firearms can be specially crafted to employ quicksilver bullets fused with their own blood, boosting damage against the beasts. The pistol is quicker draw than the blunderbuss, also allowing for quicker responses to attacks. The blunderbuss for the hunter's line of work. Hunter's firearms are specially crafted to employ quickly. That uses their own blood, boosting damage to beasts. Aha! Impact of this highly effective weapon counters beasts' swift movements, and its widespread is nigh on guaranteed to hit the mark. So basically, I have the choice between something that's going to be quick on the draw and quicker to respond, but with like a limited area, or I can use basically the shotgun that has a wider spread and everything else that's guaranteed a good hit if at a close range. Gonna go with the pistol. Okay, here we go. Alright. Another gift. The message there, but using the notebook. Good. Place and store items here. Hello. Five inside. This path appears linked to the nightmare, but there are no. Yeah, these ugly things are called messengers. Workshop. Fortify by using blood stuff. Repair. Using blood echoes. Okay. Memory alter. That's a new one I don't know. Escape the dreadful hunter's dream. Help the source of the spreading scourge of beasts. Lest the night carry on forever. Woo! Ominous. Treat master with care. Something to do. Okay. Still enough dicking around. Let's talk with the old man.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gammon, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
Okay.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find.
Okay.
Even the doll, should it please you. This was what... Oh, you even...
But that is a good... That is actually a good clue on some of them. Got a storage unit and anything else. Go down here. These are more of the headstones we gotta awaken. This is the doll. New notes. Time up for defilements. Yeah, nothing, right? No stumps here. No notes. Notes held by messengers contain the written wit and wisdom of hunters from other worlds. And liars! Emergency quick silver bullet replenishment. They're using... Get enemy from behind, gives a charge attack and causes them to stagger. Shoot your preferred visceral. And take advantage, there will be a short period of time which you can attack with a certain amount of HP. Yeah, reading all this is very helpful. Except that. Switch between weapons. Alrighty. A couple of those. So let's head to Yarn. Crow Feather. Gar. Run by Elaine the Crow, Hunter of Hunters, known for its particular crow feather cape. Small ornament. Small hair ornament.
Across the valley to deep...
Nope. Comes to the right place. Have I really? Blood fighters you stole from me, you jerk. Slice and dice. Oh, Molotov. Back. So let's say hi to Wolfie again. Oh, yes! So that's a visceral. Thing's about to attack. If you're able to time it right, you can just hit him right in his face and then just BAM! Although I will admit, it does have a nice little punch to it. violence. Time for ambushes. Therefore no mercy for yarn. Nice comment. Oh, go. That's fine. But don't give up is another good one. Got really because it's like I'm so used to dark mode combat, it's not even fun. God. First death. Welcome to hell. Hey, ugly. But yeah, what I did was, if you look at the right time, you can get them into that state. And not get it like a jump. Hold on. Ah! You know, I thought that was unbelievable. No hugs, sir. Poor man's blood gemstone. Hello. This is new. A blood gem that fortifies weapons and adds a various property. Blood gems are rare bloodstones that grow on cold blood. That's new for me too. Blood gems are needed into weapons such as using workshop tools, but only when matching shape. Most waning blood gems are provided with special effects such as fire, bolt, or healing. This one, near death, a 2.8% increase in attack. Shape waning. Well, is it worth it? I can't even tell. Got my souls back at the very least, but I feel happier.
You are cursed.
Ha! Joke's on you. I don't know what the joke was, but the joke is on you. Hey, Undertaker looking guy, come here. Only you. Your friend can't come yet. Okay, now your friend can come.
Cursed beast.
I like that you can combo like combo in and out of that. Which allows you to do more damage in certain combos. Molotov? Whatever he has, I want that. Breaks the scoundrel.
Are you that outsider? Well,
No.
sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Too bad, I'm knocking on your door again.
Are you that out? Well, sorry. Trot along.
Dick. What, because I'm an outsider?
Laziov, come on. You'd open the door on a night of a hunt. Away with you. Now.
No.
Laziov, away.
Never.
Laziov, away.
Fine, whatever. Nothing but the healing.
Beast! Oh, smell, beast!
Please. Covered in health. But yeah, you can also hit a dead body and you gain health back. Duly noted for any newcomer in house.
You stranger, let's go.
Oh, blood shark. Hey, buddy.
You are not
Yeah,
wanted
that
here!
would hurt. Not gonna lie, I would not want that to happen to me. That's pretty much a saw just cutting right into you. Ugh. Yeah, not going anywhere near that yet. Dick.
It's all your fault!
It's not my fault. kill me now, I will only come back stronger. Ah! Thank you. You. Bloody shit. Bloody shit. Scary hello. And not dealing with whatever's behind that door yet. I'll be back with you. Yeah, rule number 1 in this game, don't be greedy. Even though I am very, very, very greedy. Look at it. Oh, code blood dude. 1. Used to gain blood evidence. A droplet of cold blood containing blood evidence. Hunters sustain the dream by gaining strength from blood evidence. They imbibe the blood with thought and reverence, indeed gratitude for their victims. Baby. Solid cold blood. Bloodstone shard. Solid shard that forms in cold blood. After death, a substance in the blood hardens and does not resemble crystallized is called a bloodstone. At the workshop, these bloodstones are embedded into weapons to fortify them. So they just like shove them in there.
Reckon you're from round here? Well, stuck outside on a night of the hunt. How you?
Hope somebody comes in and gets you then, bitch. What the hell? Comes the target and oil which is found. Fire is a commonplace on the hunt. Oil wounds accentuate the effect. Sometimes when the hunter burns beasts, they appear intoxicated by the euphoria of purification. Oh, we found out what made the door now bang. Aha! The Fencer! Thank you. Torch and one Molotov. Alright, torch. Common torch formed by wrapping pine resin to a drenched cloth around the end of a long stick. Hunters choose torches not only because the hunt leads them to the darkest nooks, but also because certain creatures they encounter are possessed by a deadly fear of the flame. And the best part is, you don't have to use bullets for it. More cold blood. What happened there? Whoa! Bad luck. Ha! I was looking to see your buddy. I'm killing you, bro. Dick. Yeah. Time for fire. Charge. Then again. Let them show. Don't know what this hidden path is. course you dropped an item. I swear, you get distracted by feeling your gun nod off a little bit. Next thing you know, they try to shoot you. Oh, there's another one. Nah, Weekend. Come here, ugly. Ah! Ow, that hurt. Still getting used to that. Think I can get it in first try? Gently now. Thick cold blood. Scream! You're dead. Ooh. That's more like it. About right. One of the standard articles about hunter attire, fashioned at the workshop. A fine piece of hunter attire that provides stable defense to anyone who faces Garnham's dead beastly threat. Recognizable by its withered feathers, this cap is fashionable. It is fashioned after one of the old hunters. One of the standard articles of a hunter's attire fashioned at the workshop, accompanied by a short cape that wiped away the blood. Howdy, viewer. A fine piece of attire, stable defense, allows one to stalk the beast unannounced by cover of night. Yeah, good luck with that. In the dark of the night, I was twisted and turning. Ooh, ah, ooh. Although it does make me want to fear to go out at night. Okay, so far, overall, we're coming down here. So, gone, rat. I showed you a time before. Every single RPG, JRPG, or whatever. Oh, a throwing knife. Ooh, how they're convulsing like that. What do you drop? Did that rat just literally fall through the floor? Ah, yeah. That's the axe. Good thing I'm listening. Did I go up that ladder? I'm going Not the fact that... Oh, not the fact that there's something down there. Just... Yeah, I'm not sure if I can even survive that. Already looking a lot better. Really? Nothing? Crap. You never know what's hidden behind things. Plus, it's just so satisfying to roll into these things. In a day, might put myself in a bad situation here. I am the dirt. Got pebbles out of it. Oh. Right, let's look at some of these sunlight. Fine. It's throwing knife. Finite, which means they'll go away after several uses. A finely serrated knife. Throwing knives with a finely serrated blade, one of the old hunter Henrik's favorite weapons. Doesn't do great damage to beasts, but with deft use can distract attackers so they keep them at bay. Cold blood dew. Oh, it's a thick cold blood. Alright, here we are. A thick droplet of cold blood containing blood echoes. Used to gain a larger amount of blood echoes, a strong will produces thick blood. Doubtless the product of obsession, a potent source of human strength. Kinda sad, really. Alright, Wolfie. Come over here. Shoot! If I don't die first. Die. Definitely don't want to die yet. Dang it! My aim is awful. Ah! Not that time. Uh-oh. Oh, good. I was at 8, now I'm back down to 6. Failure, thy name is animefreak. Freak of
down, you.
Thank you for the Where of the unseen. And this is why the torch was here.
Crazy beast!
Yeah, you. How's it going, Grandpa? Oh God! Grandpa's got pieces. Inspect. When the hunt began, the healing church left us, blocking the great bridge of the to Cathedral Ward as Old Yarn burned to the ground as moonlight again. That moonlight. Actually, that's what I like about this. Sorry, I'm not really commenting. I'm really just enjoying the scenery and everything else. That, and I bit the side of my tongue. It hurts like hell. Open the door. Holy. Ooh, bless her. That's a familiar sight. And so are those ugly guys. Oi! Come on, Otho. Kill your friend. Coin. Coin. Does anyone remember that Scooby-Doo episode with the mummy there? That's what I'm trying to comment there. Because I got the shining coins. Coin. Let's go here. Oh, this leads right back. More cold blood. Hello, viewer. By Peter for this. Do.
Half heard I had. Well, if you want, you're... So what, then? And you could... Go.
I'll be back, trust me. I'll be back, ma'am. Oh, that thing's dead. It looked like it was alive for a second. Cold blood too. Here. What are you hiding? Madman's knowledge. I think that's very useful. Various coins with particular luminance. There are very few uses for spare change during the hunt, but these will serve as guides through the darkness. Or one could save them until morning, if it ever comes. Thick cold blood. Aha! Madman's knowledge. A skull of a madman touched by the wisdom of the great ones. Used to gain insight. Making contact with the eldritch wisdom is a blessing, for even if it drives one mad, it allows one to serve a grander purpose for prosperity. Let's use it. Okay, what they mean by the eldritch ones and the elder ones, I said it also in the Twitch thing I was talking about. At least now I'm able to talk to you guys normally. So, this has heavy influences with H.P. Lovecraft, and I have actually read some of his works. He has a very dark sense of like melancholic dread, more than Edgar Allan Poe ever did. But the gist of it is simply that these elder ones, aka the ones that even predate most gods or anything like that, are still around in the cosmic universe, still pulling the strings, and no matter what we do, they're gonna live on for eons while we're gonna wither out, and basically we're just their playthings. I actually recommend not only Call of Cthulhu, because let's face it, Cthulhu and H.P. Lovecraft are like one and the same. But I also recommend Shadow over Innsmouth and The Reanimator, with all good stories. Anyway, let's continue on. I just thought I'd whack wisdom. Whoa! Your handgun needs to be shattered, dude. He thinks he can hit me. It's funny. Well, that's great art. Dead or not. Well, shoot. Alright, how many levels I didn't edit that or anything, just God. Oh, I'm having fun already. Been here. Spectre. Duh, I can come. I was gonna come over here. Okay. Easy does it. Let's do it one shot. Nice. Well, granted, if I go down here, at least I have a little ladder to go up. Ah! You again. You guys need to die. Blood. And you dropped a pebble for all that? Oh, I have it. that when you whack it, like they've been down here rotting for centuries. The whole thing looks down here looks so much the same. View. I don't know if I should be doing this. No! So much no. Oh my god, that kid's just up and ate. Consume inside and ring the bell of recognition. Oh, the bell pretty much summons you in and signs him like for jolly good cooperation. Oh, an old hunter bell just to hunt people. More importantly, my eyes.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you, to embolden. Did you speak with... He was a hunter long, long ago. He is obscure, and still he stays here. Such as... Ah, they find hunters speak word. Ah, farewell, good hunt. May you find...
So, the plain doll, and you can pretty much tell just by looking at her as... She is basically your Emerald Herald or your basically a Firekeeper. Just like if you played a regular Dark Souls game. One second here. Already midnight. I'm gonna keep going though. So, she's basically here to give you strength and be pretty much your companion throughout this entire playthrough. And I won't lie, I like her more. She's not... I just like her aesthetic. She's very calm and quiet like that. Plus, watch this. Yes, she reacts to you. That's what also makes her so adorable. wretched, ugly pig. Bloodstone chunk. Saw hunter badge.
Across the valley to the east of Deepak.
Lock the way. Now I'm just kicking my ass for just dicking around. None of that. Hi guys, bye guys. Don't mind me. Nope, don't even mind me. I'm just the hunter that's running from the See ya. Hi Hitler. Ah, got sniped. Keep running, keep running, keep running. It worked. Dude, he's already dead. Yeah, you are pretty cool looking. I hope in no way anything bad happens. Whoa. Babadook looking something. Come on over. I brought a friend too. Care to comment, buddy? bud. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. I hate to interrupt your concentration. None of that. None of that. Ah. Got him back. Time for friends. So here comes our first boss of the entire game. I have played this game before. Yeah, it happens, but... Ow! I honestly have not seen that attack. I mean it. I have not seen that attack ever happen. Bye, guys. Drop anything? Do you? Excuse me. Pardon me. Why am I a rat? Did you not hear the event? It's year for dog, not year for rat. Ha! It's some gas one again. You know what? That's all I'll do. Deal with a boss, so even if you get killed, you do gain 1 insight from that. So I'm not really worried too much. Just getting to that. They're already dead. I got back 7,000. 7,000 for that. So let's head back. Go back to the Hunter's Stream. Beast blood pellet.
What is it? Ah,
Nothing new there.
very well. Let me stand.
Vitality and endurance. The blood tinge up to 8.
Ah, farewell, good.
Now let's go over here and let's see what we can awaken anew. Let's see. Oh, I see. Basically, those are bone shards in this game. Hunter Chief Emblem. Unless he goes to the Great Cathedral, maybe he is shut. But if I open that thing, it will allow me to go through there. Can't fire 2 shots since those things are very useful. Yeah, that's a lot. Looks good, but don't have to obsess use it. A couple of those, because you never know when you're going to need it. Punch and blood cocktail. The sinister resonant bell. Nobody there yet. Let's repair this first. those blood shards to fortify. Ah, yeah.
Welcome, but very well.
So can I let both of them? One more. There we go. Just need one more strength and I'll be able to wield the Kirk hammer. Go back to the Great Bridge and find our way down. Henrik's Hunter's Garb, worn by old Hunter's attire, worn by Henrik the Old Hunter. Oh, once part of Gascoigne. But yeah, I forgot to mention as well. But it's a little bit of an easier thing to forget too. Once you kill a boss, you also gain insight from that too. So it's just like in Dark Souls like that. I feel it's like Dark Souls. Yeah, put them down. Huge difference already. I'm not dealing with them. Hi, Grandpa. Goodbye, Grandpa. Let's unlock this. We'll come back to him in a second. Alright.
Yes, I see, but the Great Bridge is the only way to the Cathedral War, and during the hunt, the bridge... There's a rather... how shall I put it? From there, an aqueduct would... not a place you'd normally... I don't imagine, do you?
I really don't have a choice, no.
Not a place you'd not much of a not.
That's all he can say now. Let's continue. Let's find it. Let's go to the aqueduct. Come on, big guys. Let's see what you got. Gotta love branching paths. It can bring you back to where you once was. Both ways lead down. You know what? Instead of going down that way, I'm going to go the other way. I think they interconnect anyway. Or never mind, I gotta go that same way. I'll bark at you again. Up there. Hi guys. Could see Piggy again. Well, let's go up the long ladder this time first.
trying to fool me to heaven's depths.
See what we can hear here.
Who are you? I don't know your voice. Are you a hunter? Can you please go look for my mum? Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him. But now she's gone too. I'm all alone. Really?
I'll find you, Mother.
My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. Oh, and if you find my mum, give... It plays one of Daddy's favourites, and when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him, so he won't so silly running off without it. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. Oh, please.
Let's begin. Again. At least now it's a hop, skip, and a jump. Well, this is what we get. Aha! The Saw Hunter back. So it's totally what they've done down here. Not at my death here. I am willing to bet that. So let's see what we get up here. Ascension. was a very good idea to go down here, apparently, because I'm... Oh yeah, I forgot. There was like... Now we can go from Central Yarnum back here. Reason, I'll say this. Alright, let's look. Medicine. Used to treat ashen blood, the baffling sickness that ravaged old Yarnum long ago. Ashen blood? I'll get back to that, because that's I have a weird head canon about that. Just hearing that. These tablets can provide short-term relief. The ashen blood ailment eventually triggered the spread of beastly scourge. Small box received from a young Yarnum girl. Plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. Two names can be made out, however faintly. Viola and Gascoigne. So yes, if you're, even though there's no mirror here, that little girl is Gascoigne and his mother's, and that one woman's family. To believe how closely knit everything was. How closely knit the whole thing kind of feels. I shouldn't say closely knit. No. I apologize for that. That's just... I think it's the sleep deprivation talk. What I really mean is, like, this poor little girl is stuck in her house alone, nobody around, and her father has decided to go out for the hunt. And her mother went to find him. That's really sad if you think about it. But it's now time for one of my favorite... Yeah, I'm just gonna spoil the crap out of this. This is by far my very favorite, one of my favorite fights in this game so far.
beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
The call of the blood and everything has gotten to me. So it's up to us to bring it to fruition. Dang it! Aha! That's what I get for that is so what I get. We'll go to Central Yarnum just to do that quick, just to go through that quick shortcut. Alright. Level up. Alright. Red jeweled brooch. A woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Perhaps this jewel was a gift from a hunter. Use it to change into a droplet of blood that fortifies any weapon. With a proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. Red blood. So let's look at those badges real fast. Badges, Sword Hunter badge, which is the very first one. I decided let's do that one first. Badge of Swordsman Hunters under Church's blessing. One of the badges crafted by the Healing Church. The silver sword is a symbol of the Church Hunter. Ludwig was the first of many Healing Church Hunters to come, many of whom were clerics. As it was, clerics transformed into the most hideous beasts. Old Hunter Bell. One of the resonating bells that cross the gaps of worlds. This bell is cracked and stained with the blood of beasts. A human must expend insight to ring this uncanny bell. The old hunters, who have long passed from the dream, but cannot forget the feeling of the hunt, rely upon messengers to relay their message. Ring the bell at their side, and they are certain to give a listen. For the night of the hunt is long and unchanging. So pretty much, just like in Dark Souls, you ring this bell, you get the help. And they have that sort of feel to it with like the Soulsborne, which is what it's dubbed now, sort of games. How like, in one world you're able to do this, but in another world somebody's already beaten Gascoigne or somebody like that and they can help. pretty much it's all intertwined, and we're in this together. But now the Saw Hunter badge. Badge of a workshop's ancient hunter. Badge crafted long ago at the workshop. Attests to one's prowess as a hunter of beasts. The workshop is gone, and no group recognizes a meaningless badge, except the messengers in the back who understands it profundly. Certain things can be entrusted with a hunter in the possession of this badge, or so they believe. Ah, here it is. The ship of a droplet. A blood gem that fortifies weapons and adds various properties. Droplet blood gems are special gems that adapt to a various weapons and shapes. Crafted from a bright red brooch, the blood gem strengthens the effect of rallying, a quintessential hunter's skill. Rallying symbolizes the battle-worn hunter, who is often the only thing standing after a bloodbath. And definitely for that, boosts rally potential, which is pretty much what you were attacking him for. When you get hit, that's what it was for. Plus a physical attack up. Only 500. There's a reason for this. So I didn't mention it, but when you do get these badges, that's how you unlock the weapons. The threaded cane with the saw hunt. Okay, here's how it is. The sword hunter badge, that's how you're able to get Kirk's hammer. With the saw hunter, you get basically all the. Sorry for that, I had to stretch a sec. That's how you get all the basic equipment. From the saw cleaver to another one I like is the saw spear. One of the trick weapons used commonly in the shop. This saw, effectively at drawing blood of the beast, transforms into a medium-range spear. The saw itself is a blood-laying tooth that has become a symbol of the hunt and great effects. Okay, so it's just like before. But yes, you can also use Gascoigne's sort of axe too. One of the trick weapons of the shop, commonly used for the hunt. Retains the quality of an axe, but offers a wider palette of attack by transforming. Boasts a heavy blunt attack, leading to a high rally potential. No matter their past, beasts are no more than beasts. Some choose this axe to play the part of executioner. Yeah, it's these little flavor texts that I love, that if you really look into it and like think about it, it has so much cool potential thinking about it. But here's the weapon I chose for my very first playthrough. One of the trick weapons in the shop, the threaded cane. Sufficiently deadly as a rigid bladed cane, but also serves as a whip when its blade is split into many. Concealing the weapon inside the cane and flogging the beast with a whip is partly an act of ceremony, an attempt to demonstrate oneself that the bloodlust of the hunt will never encroach upon the soul. So pretty much, it's a hidden kill. It is basically like Ivy's whip thing, but only on a more basic level. You see why I love these games? All the flavor text, everything else you need for these games, all the story, all the things you need are all explained in the game. Just through the item descriptions, you can piece together your own part of the story. It's masterful storytelling, and that's what like From Software does brilliantly with these games. Also, if you notice, Gurnam is gone. Hope he's doing right. Alright, I almost forgot. I gotta do something real fast before I can get that chance. So let's go back to Central Yarnum and confront the poor man. Can't sell things either. Oh well. Let's go back to Central Yarnum. But now, if you do remember when I decided to go up on that little platform on top. And this is why I chose the first rapid succession to take down these guys. Anyhow, back to what I was saying. Okay, now access it. Got to go through the sewer again. So here's the reason why. This is what would have happened if you decided to... You see, that's what would have happened if you... didn't do this shortcut when I first did. Welcome, viewer. Feel free to comment if you can. And comment on the big fail I just did too. Well, shit happens. Goodbye to you too again. Buddy, you don't want none. Walk away. Let's do that again. That was fun. not be wanted here, but you're not. But you're a pain in my ass, so it makes us even. Stopping until I get this done and over with. Oh, that's right. Grandpa. Hi again. You can spare your bullets. Yeah, I'm good at video games. Beware of traps. Well said. Have you seen any of them?
Away! Away!
Come on, jump and build up. Worried about it. That lock can go fuck itself. Alright, let's get to the real fight. Yeah, what I failed to mention is, yeah, all these deaths aren't my fault. The game's not overly challenging. The game's not overly, like, telling you that, oh, I'm going to change up the rules now, so is that okay? It's fair. All those times I was just, I messed up, and well, that's what I get. Let's just go straight to the boss, not worry about these guys.
Please, God! Over here!
Yeah, I'm great at video games, as you can tell. Totally a pro. whatever. This time, for sure. He says when you get... Okay. So, I know what you're probably saying. Other than me failing at life miserably. What was that I was doing? You see, it actually stuns Gascoigne because he remembers his humanity. And I do mean this in every sense of the way. Even when he was starting to turn into a beast, he was starting to remember who he was. He remembered who he was. He remembered the memories that his little girl and his wife had. And because of that, Gascoigne, because of the thrill of the hunt, was losing himself. And that little music box that would play that tone was making him remember his old past. So yeah, so we got the Odeon key, which pretty much unlocked this gate. So what's beyond this gate? Why, plot, of course. With spiders hide in all manner of rituals and keep our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shiver uncontrollably. Don't ask me, I don't know what that means either. But look at this. Big chest means big something, right? The Blood Gem Workshop tool. Yes. Big things indeed. Behold what's known as the Middle Safe Haven, as I call it. Here, the game truly opens up everywhere. Say hello to the Cathedral Ward. Hello, old man.
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. These hunts of everyone are waiting for it to end. It always does, but it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going. Screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snuff. Yarnum's done for. But if you spot anyone with it, tell them about this here. They'll be safe here. Spread the word. I know. If you happen to, if they seem. Oh, and.
Progress, we ain't gonna go through them for now. This way is too. Actually, I'm gonna go in here, over here real fast. These are basically clerics that are trying to go around and mess up your shit. The other one. Yeah, you want to stay away from that. I want to see what happens. We gain insight from that. Wait, or was that from the desk member? I can tell. But anyway, let's go to the Hunter's Tree. There's German.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight if the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits. Seek a holy chalice. As every hunter before, a holy chalice where hunters fought. Most of the men were lost, but if one of the holy, yet it was burned. And the perfect one of that.
But now we can do bludgeon for it too. Means we can add this baby to it. Oh yeah, I feel pretty. Buy that. sell these things. I'll get with that in a second. Now, it's up to the dog.
Welcome home. What is it? Over time, countless hunters have visited this stream. The graves here stand in their memory. It all seems... Over time, it all... Very well.
Been there, so she's been there for a very long time, just from that notice. Anyway, what a way to start the installment than just really start the installment by adding strength.
Farewell, good hunt, mate.
So now, I get to show off the Kirk hammer real fast. Regular sword, big old bulky head. Pretty cool, right? But transforming. Smack him with the hammer. Even a strong attack like with a nice little good throwaway swing at the end. I like it. It's like you're playing whack-a-mole, but only with beasts. Alright. Yeah, all the things that connect well. I love it. You can just combo someone to death with these weapons. But there's also a plus side. Say you're ready to be done with the Kirk hammer, you can switch onto this and look. No overcoming. Which means you're pretty much set for life. You can now use multiple weapons. Life can be nice that way. Right. Reading out the top hat. Also known as the Hunter Guard. Or I like to call the fancy suit. Hat worn by hunters who admire formality. Some hunters place an emphasis on form, as seen by the use of the threaded game. For them, formality and justice are the very essence of our humanity. Precisely what keeps hunters from becoming something else. Here we go. One of the standard articles of hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. One without the cape and that wipes away blood. A fine piece of hunter's attire that provides stable defense to anyone who faces Yarno's beastly threats. Allows one to stalk the beast unannounced by cover of night. So pretty much, this is all is a fancier set. Right, let's look at this real fast. A trick weapon used by the Healing Church hunters. On the one side, an easily handled silver sword. On the other, a giant obtuse stone weapon characterized by blunt strike and extreme force of impact. The church takes a heavy-handed, merciless stance towards the plague of beasts. An irony not lost upon the wielders of the most symbolic weapon. So yeah, everybody's kind of messed up in this world. But that is going to wrap this up for tonight. My favorite set. Good, I can actually interchange. Thank you all for joining me. I apologize for any of the quick people who did find out that I just decided to go 15 minutes and then everything else. But we made great progress. We beat not only the cleric beast, but we also beat Fire Gascoigne. As well, we got some sweet looking gear stuff. And we got the Kirk hammer, which is always a nice plus. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. So basically, also, I'm gonna be starting streaming Bloodborne more. So yeah, I'm dealing with not only Kingdom Hearts, Smite, and all of them, but I'm also doing Bloodborne. So I have a huge plethora of stuff that I'm gonna do, and I think it's gonna be fine. What's life without a little variety, am I right? Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I'm the Anime Freak. I hope to see you all next time. And remember, if you're a freak like me, scream with me.